Alright guys, in today's video we're going to be looking at part 2 on our practical with using a template within the design editor, and this will be done within FlexiPRINT software. But before that, let's have a quick intro first. So today's video can be found on softwaretraining.co.za. We make short and easy to watch problem solving videos, and we also have daily updates. Now if we head into the program here, so now as you guys can remember the last video, we looked at creating these two little characters from a template. So now we know our design is all within our design limitations, the scale and so forth. And then we can quickly make variations based on that template without having to remake these shapes every time. We can simply copy paste. And also the way we've set it up, we know now our template won't print on the final thing, so we can have a nice workshop, work with things, and then later it is not there. Now the last thing we're going to just look at, which we've covered before, but because it's a practical, I like to run through it again, and that's going to be just quickly making a nice little backup of our work so that we know that this is secure. So with the design editor open, first thing I want to do is just quickly rename some things. So I'm going to take layer 1, I'm going to right click, go properties, then I want to let's call this design characters, because you might maybe for a project need to create many characters, so then this you might call the characters the right names or something like that line. Then what I'm going to do is from the colors, I'm just going to make it something that is more kind of showing me that this is the correct one, and I'll make sure all these options are on, because for the final file I want to make sure that is there. Sorry, I see it took my name again, so let's call this design characters. Let's say okay, and there we go. Now you can see we've got design characters over here. So now to back up this, we can either with our layer selected go here to the actual duplicate layer icon, or we right click and we say duplicate layer. Then make sure you click on the duplicated layer when we do our editing. Now I'm going to go right click again, properties, and we make this backup red so we know this is the backup. And then I'm going to just rename this, so I'm going to keep that little dash or the minus, and then we just go backup. And then what I want to do is under these I'm going to leave visible, I'll take it off because I don't need it. We go printable off, editable off, and cuttable off. Then we say okay, and there we go, we've got our backup. What I sometimes like to do is first hide our main layer, the eye, and re-show the backup just to make sure everything is correct, because sometimes weird things happen and you might make a backup of nothing. So then we hide that layer again, put this one back, select the layer. Now we know we're navigating the right layer. In the objects we can see now we've got our design layer backup, and within that we've got our groups. Now unfortunately it did not move our group names, but for backup that's not always that important. But yeah, otherwise that is it on our design editor. Very handy tool this. It's a form of layers and management for objects, and if you get in the habit of using it, it'll be way easier to manage your projects, especially when they start getting complicated. But yeah, otherwise in the meanwhile, if we head here, wrong one, to softwaretraining.co.za, you guys will notice we've got a variety of different softwares we do cover, and you can also isolate your searching on the top right. If you do not, however, find the training videos you're looking for, just simply go here, request a training video, fill in the mini form, and then we'll do our best to try and make that for you. But otherwise, thanks guys for watching, and cheers.